Hey everyone, it's JoJo and welcome to a Beyblade Burst Sparking unboxing and review. Today I have Mirage FAFNIR, the spin stealing king. Alright, so here is the front of the packaging. We have Free down here on the corner. He has returned in the Sparking series. Alright, so Mirage FAFNIR actually has two modes you can see right here on the top in this graphic. This first mode is Absorb mode and the one on the right is Counter mode. And here we have the parts for Mirage FAFNIR. We got the sparking chip, the ring, Mirage, and we have a double chassis. This is 2S or 2 stamina, and we have a returning part. This is nothing, NT for nothing. And I kind of wish that they would have maybe done something a little bit different with the driver, maybe even make it a dash driver, but we still get nothing. All right, so let's get this Beyblade open. Oh, oh, wait, oh, I think I got the green one, the rare color. Oh, that is awesome. All right, so yeah, there is a chance you will get a green recolor of the 2S chassis, and I got one. That's so cool. I think Leo Burst got one too. Oh my goodness, yeah, let's get this open so I can show you guys. Alright, really quick, I just want to take a look at this. Looks really cool. Yeah. Alright, so the top part is painted, not this bottom middle piece. That's really awesome looking. Nice. And here we have Mirage FAFNIR. So this is a booster. It does not come with a launcher, unfortunately. It does come with the Superking or Sparking customized guide, so you could pause it and check out the combos listed here. Also on the other side, we have a teaser for the new Longinus, which is coming out June 27th. And then a little advertisement for the new Sparking Bay launchers, which I actually really like. They're so powerful. Anyway, let's get on to the Beyblade Mirage FAFNIR. Here we have the sparking chip and the ring, and from when I first saw this, it looks like just basically a really souped up version of Wizard FAFNIR. There is a lot of rubber on this ring. You could just tell by the underside, and I'll do a comparison to the other FAFNIRs in a little bit. Just this whole outer part is covered in rubber. Typically from past FAFNIRs, like this part would be exposed plastic, but they decided just to make the whole thing rubber for maximum spin stealing or absorption. And I just want to talk about the sparking chip for a little bit because it looks really nice. It's very aesthetically pleasing. Unlike the GT chip, which I have right here, here is the FAFNIR GT chip. It kind of just repeats the pattern on the other side. This one I really love because it has FAFNIR, the head here, the jaw, and the gold paint is really nice, and it has these claws that are kind of clutching the chip core in the middle, and it has this really nice wavy tail going down at the bottom. I know, I just thought that was really cool. Lovely design for that. Alright, so anyway, here is again Wizard FAFNIR compared to Mirage FAFNIR, and like I was saying before, more plastic exposed on the outer part of the layer compared to this, again, just all rubber all the way around. And then we have, of course, Geist FAFNIR, which did have rubber and metal, and it had this gimmick where the rubber did kind of spring back, and it did this really cool, like, munching movement with the jaw. And of course we have Drain FAFNIR, the classic one. Lots of lots of plastic still exposed on this original one. Again, this one just all rubber, so again, maximum spin stealing abilities or capabilities. Alright, moving on, we have the double chassis. This is 2S or 2 stamina, and this is a color variance. I forgot what the probability of getting it, but it's pretty rare. So the green one is the rare one, and I managed to pull one, which is really awesome. Alright, so again, 2S for 2 stamina. It's got 3 points. very triangular. It feels really heavy, especially for a stamina type, but it is a double chassis after all. And then here is the bottom view. And we got the teeth. I don't know if you could see those there. Check those out. They kind of look okay, but also a little bit flat on the top. I'm not quite sure. I'll have to put it together to see how it feels. And lastly, it is left and right compatible. Alright, and then next up we have the driver. This is nothing. So we have another release of this. It's basically a stamina tip, pointed tip, and it has a spring in the middle, so it goes in. So that's supposed to help absorb the shock when it lands into the base stadium. Alright, so let's talk about the two modes for Mirage Fafnir. Kind of like with the 1B chassis and the 2A chassis, you could flip them or just orient them in different ways so that they have different modes for the layers. And this is the same thing with Mirage Fafnir. So let's see how to do this. Alright, so this is counter mode, where you can see the 3 points of the double chassis exposed in between the wings of the thickest part of the rubber on the ring. So to change the mode, you basically just flip it or turn it the other way. And so this is absorb mode, where the 3 points line up again with the wings on the ring. Time to weigh the parts. So Mirage Fafnir with the chip and everything is 11.58. And let's compare that to Wizard. Yeah, basically doubled the weight. And then Geist, not as heavy. And then we have Drain. So it's more along the lines of Drain Fafnir. Drain Fafnir is actually heavier, which is kind of funny. Alright, and then we have the double chassis 2S. 45.46. Oof, that's pretty heavy for a stamina. I think this was the heaviest. I want to 45.61. Yeah, pretty close with the rest of the double chassis. So this one's lower. Yeah, so this is basically more on par with the 1A chassis, which is pretty neat. Considering the shape of 2S is what I kind of prefer. Speaking of that, I kind of want to see how well this lines up with Valkyrie, Brave Valkyrie. Oh yeah, so it's kind of like the same thing. You could orient it so that it lines up with the wings, or flip it so it's more exposed on this side, on the rubber part. And then nothing for all you completists or completionists. 6.38. It feels okay. I kind of want to say it's a little on par with the 1S chassis. Doesn't feel as strong, but we'll have to see. It is a left spinning Beyblade after all, so if you want to spin steal against an opposing Beyblade, or opposite spin, you don't want to launch it too hard anyway. Alright, speaking of which, let's do a test launch and test battle. First, a test launch. 3, 2, 1, go. From what I observed, it looks like it has pretty good, decent stamina, and really balanced as well. So nothing wobbling or anything like that. Alright, so let's test out its spin stealing capabilities since it is in absorb mode, as you can see. Let's bring out Glide Hyperion 7 Bump Survive 1D. So this was a pull I got from the random booster. And let's hand spin it and see what happens. So I'll launch this as hard as I can and then hand spin Mirage FAFNIR. Alright, there it goes. Looks like it's doing pretty well. Oh, and it's outspun it. A little bit more wobbly in this one, but again, it still looks like it's on its feet. Oh no, that went to Glide Hyperion. And let's do one more hand spin demonstration. Ooh, that looked like a tie. Now let's see how well it does against an attack type Beyblade. So soft launch for Mirage FAFNIR, and a hard launch for Brave Valkyrie. Looks like Mirage is doing really well. You can kind of see it bounce when it gets pushed back. That's because it has the spring in the driver, the nothing driver. And look at that, did really, really well. Alright, so this is the last demonstration in absorb mode. It looks like Wizard FAFNIR could really take a hit. Alright, so let's switch it over to counter mode. I want to see how it affects the recoil on Mirage FAFNIR. So soft launch, really hard launch. Yeah, definitely a little bit more recoil. You could definitely hear the metal clanging together, clashing together. And let's see how well it could spin steal in this mode as well. Looks like it did pretty good, but it didn't have as much stamina toward the end like it did in absorb mode. Let's do one more time. That was a really big hit there. That could have been a KO. Yeah, and it still won over Brave Valkyrie. And honestly, throughout this whole battle, throughout this whole testing, there have been no clicks on Drain FAFNIR. That's because of the soft launch that you are supposed to do with it. So with that said, let's actually try it against King Helios. Let's see how well it does against another left spinning Beyblade. Actually did really well. Again, no clicks. One more time. Let's try one more time. We have better attacks in this round, but it looks like King Helios has leaned a little bit too far. and no clicks on Mirage Fafnir. So that is where I'm going to end this unboxing and review. Let me know what you think about Mirage Fafnir. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and I will see you next time with more Beyblade Burst. See you soon.